this is the Route 56 recap. Haven't been here for a while, but I'm very glad to be back. Hope you guys are having a great summer. Just to give you a little bit of a background of what we're doing right now, we're in a summer series called Drawing Near to God. Our key verse for the whole summer is "Come near to God and He'll come near to you." That's James 8, 4:8a. And we're giving the kids an opportunity just to see what that's like, to come closer to God and to give them a couple of ways that they can do that. So we're trying to equip them. We've talked about celebration being a way to come near to God, and we've talked about slowing as a way to come near to God. And this week we did service. So we focused on Ruth. We actually read the whole book of Ruth in our room. And what we were thinking about is just the way that she serves. She serves her mother-in-law, and she really isn't going to get anything out of it. That's not why she's doing it. She's doing it because of the love that she has for her mother-in-law, and then also just for the love that she has for God. She's learned from this woman who the God of Israel is, and you can see that in her life, that she's honoring God in part by honoring her mother-in-law. So what we want to think about is how our students can just be humble and practice, how they can live out their day-to-day lives with humility, giving what they don't have to give, doing what they don't have to do, just thinking of the other person first. There's lots of key phrases for this, but just really thinking, I'm not going to take the biggest slice of cake, or I'm going to put in a little bit of extra time when I do my chores, or I'm going to help someone do what they have to do, even though it's not going to help me with what I have to do. So it's something we really want to work on as Christians, because it's such a great witness to the world. It's considered probably one of our best witnesses to the world, is just being loving, being the hands and feet of Jesus. We weren't talking so much about big service projects as just day-to-day life. Are you the type of person who's putting other people ahead of yourself? During their small group time, they had a little worksheet that they did that had them think about their time, their treasure, and their talent, and they wrote down different ideas of how they could serve out of that. I don't know what all they wrote, so that would be a really great question for you as a parent, is to see if you can find that flyer. It's a green flyer, and just ask them, what did you write on there? What did you think? See if they can actually apply it during this week. Another thing that we did is we did a memory verse. I will read it too. Ephesians 6:7, serve with your whole heart as if you were serving the Lord, not men. And I want them to think about how thinking of themselves as the Lord's servant instead of, whoever it is that they're serving as that person's servant in that moment, how that enables them to serve differently. I know just for myself, if there's someone that I don't really care to be serving, but if I think, okay, God, I'm serving you right now, that it helps me to just serve with a better heart and just with more motivation and excitement, really, because I know I'm doing something for God. So that's what we talked about this week, and we will see you next week.